welcome to the art show. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun.
Yay! I hit the button! I got the button! It's hard to do.
Alright, how is everybody today? It's Tuesday, which means it's art school day. Or something. How are we today? It's been a week. I'm pumped on caffeine and taurine and guarana and all the fun stuffs. How are you, random streamer? I am okay. Oh, jeez. Now, because we have a lot to cover tonight, because there's a lot to do with hair and ruffles and drapery, that's the thing. I went ahead and did a quick chibi character, which we haven't covered yet, but it's the easiest way to show ruffles and hair and stuff, because chibi characters always have big hair and not so much focus on the bodies and stuff, so I figured I'd go with that. I've been here 3 seconds, I don't need to drink yet. Jesus. Yeah, so I'm starting in Medibang just because it's easier and cheap because it's free. Free is cheap, isn't it? Yeah, so, and also it's got correction. I found a program that does correction on, it's cheap and free at the same time. There's a possible, it's called Lazy Nazumi, that you can do correction on Photoshop, but I need money to do that, so. Hey Midnight Pearl, how are you? Hope you're feeling better today. Well, now. I guess it was earlier today you weren't feeling well. So yeah, I just drew a little chibi because that's what the cool kids are doing nowadays. You're going, yeah. Eat more soup. Eat more soup! And mandarins. And soup. But mostly mandarins. So, yeah. So we're just gonna, if you go on YouTube, that everyone's been drawing chibis lately, so, or everyone on my subscriptions is anyway. So we'll cover that in another day. But you guys can kind of dictate what we're learning and stuff. So yeah. So just did a base of her. Alright, so we're gonna start with hair, because that seems to be a good idea, being the first thing, because I usually work from top to the bottom in a whatever this is. Drawing? Drawing. It's a drawing. Oh, I'm such a good artist, teacher. I know what the word is for drawing. It's called drawing. Alright, so we're going to do with hair. So, with hair, it goes mainly on the head. Make a more soup. Cool. I've never made, I think I might have made some soup in high school. No wait, Matt made no, was it minestrone soup, I think? It was very weird. I'm not one for cooking things from scratch, so. This soup sounds really good. Just hope it would get cooler soon so I can actually enjoy soup. What am I doing? I'm trying to zoom in. It's not going well. Zoom. No. Zoom. No, too far. Zoom. Alright, so if you think of hair, we're gonna build up the hair in different layers. You're going to car show at Weevil. Cool. Yeah, you have to get better for that. It's a long way away for us. And I don't know where you are, so I guess it could be closer to you. So it's not that much trouble, because apparently people live in different areas and have different types of travel. Ugh. Charlie's being a pain again. He slept all day, which means he's active now. Alright, so we're gonna think of the hair. Yeah, 45 minutes away. Yeah. Well, the city's 45 minutes away, and that's all the way over the other side of the city, so it's quite a while. Alright, so we're going to start a new layer, because that way we can figure it out. If we put one layer in front and one layer behind, that way we can put the back of the hair behind her, and the front of the hair in front of her. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start with... We'll go with the back of the hair. Why not? Alright, so the back of the hair is all this way. All this way? All this way. It's back. It's the back. It's behind. Alright, so we're going to give her a side part because I'm partial to them. There it is. I like my side parts. So the back of the hair is going to be the bushiest bit. We're going to want to get a nice big juicy amount of hair and put that behind her. Because this is all sketchy layer, it doesn't really matter. So we're just going to rough out the silhouette for now. So I'm going to do that, but I want it to have like wind blowy bits, because a lot of this is going to be blowy things. Hi, TV. Ski 33Y TV. Ah, words. How are you today? Nice of you to join us. We're gonna have blowy wind hair. Blowy wind hair? Wind blowy hair. Isn't that Skippy? And Mang! Hey Mang, thank you very much! So, when you're drawing hair, you gotta think of how it will react in the wind. Did I do something today? I did nothing today. I prepared for this today. This is all I do. Alright, so pretty much all you have to do is make very long swoopy things, but with nice curves, because if you do unnatural curves it won't look very nice. Yeah, so we're going to do some wispies as well, so a few more here, and then out here as well. We can make them overlap and everything. It's fun. Program is this? This is Medibang, so this is free for everybody, so you can download it and anyone can draw on it. Anyone can draw on it. Good job. Girl got some titties? Yeah. You gotta have the titties. Red hair? Woo. This is still the sketch layer, but I haven't decided what hair color she have. She could have red hair. That would be good. And yeah, so we're just gonna go swoopy. Make sure all of those curves are very nice, because the curves, you know, we love the curvies. You and me will get along. Yeah, Ivy Strike is a big fan of red hair. In case you haven't noticed. Tried to put it red, but it went orange. Yeah, it's pretty good for being free. It's actually quite nice. It's got the correction on it, which is why I'm using it over Photoshop today, because you need the corrections doing nice curvy things like this. So if you get the more correction, you get the better curves. So you can get some nice looking curves. So we can do things like this and have bits crossing over. The main thing to realize is when you're drawing hair is to not make it thicker than it is at the thing. So if you were to do some hair and it get thicker at the bottom, that would look really weird. So you gotta try and make it taper off from where you're drawing. Yeah, he did. He loves your guts and all the other parts too. That boy gets himself in trouble more often than he needs to. Alright, we're going to get some eraser action in here. Alright. So, basically, big long curves, nice swoopy bits. When did my brush change colour? Please refrain from loving other people's bits. Cool. So just big, curvy, swooshies. I'm here with all of the terminology today. You love bits? Cool. Bits are great. Alright, so we did the back. Now we're gonna do the front. What I'm gonna show you is how to draw braids. Now this may look daunting and all this, but it's really not. All you have to do for a braid, figure out where you want the braid to go, get a right colour. So this is where I want my braid to be. We start in the middle, we make a circle shape. We continue on with the same shape, and then we do that. And then you 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 have a braid. A lot of people have really a lot of trouble drawing braids, but I don't think they've figured this out yet. I don't have any braids in my hair. Oh no, I'm not cool anymore. I was never cool. But that's how you draw a braid. If you want it to make it look a little less weird looking like that, then all you do is you follow this line into the center. Follow this line to the center. Make it all join up. And like that. And that's how you draw a braid. And then when you get into all the shading part, it's super fun, and you can have all the shading and make it all look hair-like. I'm cool in my own way. I got a fan on me. Does that make me cool? Mom, am I cool yet? Alright, so we're going to give her 2 little braids down here. We should try a different colour because it's all going to be muddy. Ugh, orange. I can't stand orange. Let's go green. This will not be the final colours, it's just so I can see where everything is. I'm just going to have 2 little braids coming out the front of her hair. Make that swooshy as well, since the wind's going that way. Gonna make everything go that way. Don't want to cover up a boob too much because I have plans for the boobs. I worry about this music sometimes. Alright, so we're just going to map them in. We're not going to draw the braidy part yet. And yeah, and then we're going to put the fringes. I'll make it purple. So there's different ways you can do anime hair. You can do fringe across like this, which is really easy to do. Or you can just do bangs across. And then, which I think she might look better at. So just make a circly bit, half circle. Make sure it goes like, you know how bangs go. Just look it up. Use reference. And then you divide it up into little bits. I'm the worst teacher ever, I bet. Look it up yourself. There. So, there we go. Just put some little cutty-outy bits into it. Now that covers over our eyebrows, so I don't have to draw our eyebrows now. Well, I guess you should have some little eyebrows in that bit, but whatever. It's fine. Alright. So, there's all the bits of the hair. So you got, when you put them all together, it looks like she's got a full head of hair. Yeah.
Well, at least their tour t-shirts are reasonably priced.
So, I should probably start outlining all that, because the next bits are going to be a bit more confusing if I keep on doing different colors. So, we're going to get a pen. Sharp pen or normal pen? What's the difference? I don't know. We're going to do a new layer on top, so this will be the... I'm going to go get my pen. A peanut and an apple? What? I'll stop dropping it one day. What? I'm back to being confused. Oh, what? I don't know. Who? Alright, so we're going to make sure the correction's pretty high, but not too high, because otherwise you get thing. And of course, we're going to change the color to actual black. Penguin Eye Fairy, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? Did you survive yesterday? Whoop. Got a nose. That's nose. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. No, that's fine. What the frick? Glitched. Glitch! Alright, we're just gonna sketch in some eyes here. So, is in the main focus, so I don't know why it keeps doing that. There we go. Your black's completely borked. Yeah. My back's borked every day. Well, we have a mixed bag today. People are in the chat, at least. I'm not liking this. Something's very wrong with that pen. Let's try this one. That's a bit better. And it doesn't go weird afterwards. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Oops! It's hereditary. Yeah. I got clicky knees for hereditary purposes. Absolutely no reason. Right, there we go. So we just go over the lines that we had. You don't have to connect this at the top because reasons. I don't know what reasons, but reasons, you know. So we're going to go with our braid that we learnt before. Doop, doop. Now when you get to the end, you have to tie it off and make a little tassel, because you gotta taper it. If you don't taper it, then is it really hair? Yeah, it is, but you know. Hyper Strike's in there, yay! Yay! Emotes! Alright, now we do the other one. Yay! Braids! Now you can flatten braids out a bit when they turn around corners and things, but it's all pretty much the same. It just turns into more ovals at the side. That looks a bit weird. It looks weird. Remember how sometimes it takes a little bit of brain work to like remember where you were up to, but not too bad. It's fairly easy. And then taper. Taper. Clean it up. Whee! Cocoa. Cocoa. Cool. Nope, we've messed it. No! Okay, here we go. Zoom out. And then try and get this in one. That'll do. It's probably what the correction is best for. I'll put the correction all the way up because swoopy hair. Swoop. And swoop. And I'll fix that in a minute. Swoop. Swoop. No. Overlaps. Probably should fix that. But make sure it goes right through the same place. And I'll figure that in a minute. No, don't zoom. No. And do that. And what the no. Let's try again. Try and make it into a little bit less of a long thing. There we go. We got swoopies. We got the swoopies. Now we just gotta erase all of these crossing over bits. And you'll have some hair. And that's how you draw hair. Awesome. Just try and make sure you've got some nice lead through things. So just make sure it's airy and floaty and hair-like. There we go. You can do a lot more detail if you want. You can probably put in some, like, a lot of strands of hair. So you've got strands of hair and you've got bunches of hair and then you've got the whole lot. So you can put, like, little dividers and things if you want. Depends on how much detail you want. But we're just going to leave it like that for now and then do the rest with shading. Make that lead into there. Because braids don't come from nowhere. Braids actually come from the hair. You don't have to do, like, most times the ears will be covered with hair, but because she's got the bits in front of her ears. We're gonna make her have some ears. Nope. Nope, that was in the wrong direction. Aha, there we go. Yeah. No, now you're going in. Why? Why? Right. Swoop. Nice. Nice swooping skills. Alright, so we can't really do much of the body yet. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do a rough outline because I'm going to put some. She still needs to be a bit outlining. A little bit outlining. She's only going to have a few fingers because chibis go against all rules. Pretend she's got a bodysuit on again, but it's going to be a choker day later, I guess. Just for terms of surface's sake. Yeah. That looks like she's bending her arm backwards somehow. There we go. I guess I should like match it to the other hand. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Nobody really knows. Yeah, with line weight you should do less in the inside, but we're not up to that yet, so I couldn't be bothered. The bobs. You need to draw the bobs. As long as it doesn't have nipples, it's fine. Little feet. Little feet. For little girls. She ain't little, but you know. I like the chibis with their little feet. They're cute. Fat and chubby. Should do it. Take that out first. There we go. Little kneecap in there. There we go. We have human-ish. There we go. Okay, so I should put some pupils on her so she doesn't look creepy. Now she looks more creepy. How did that happen? Maybe she looks a bit drugged with that bigger eye. Pupil. Eye. Wow, she looks very incompetent in her surroundings. She needs a team meeting stat. Somebody needs to interdict her. No, what's the word? Intervention. She needs an intervention about her drug use. I'm just gonna keep enlarging her eyes until it looks alright. That's what you do, right? Zoom in a bit. She's got baggy eyes, yeah. These are worse. It's gonna keep going. Right. Clean it up now. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Clean. Now she looks evil. So we need to fix that by making her eyes a color. We'll do green eyes since we want red hair. should do, I'll do it on a different layer. You sent a screenshot! Yay! What of? Ooh. Oh, now she looks drunk again. But it's a different way. I think it's just her eyes are just too far apart and she's not looking straight on. It's fine. She doesn't have to be right mind or 24/7. It'll do. We're not here about the eyes, we're here for the hair and the ruffles. Ruffle! Ruffle now. Oh. Alright, now that we've got all that in, we can turn off all of those layers. There we go, we got some hair going. Wow, that looks weird. Very lumpy head over here. But it'll be fine. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, she's like flibbly. Alright, what's next? Ruffles? Ruffles! We'll go with ruffles. Alright, new layer. Above everything. Because reasons. Oh. Because we're going to do drapery and ruffles, I'm going to put like a dress on her which got drapery here. Some skirt, some ruffles, and then a bunch more drapery here. Alright? Okay, cool. That's the plan. That is the plan. Yeah, that's the plan, Charlie. Alright, so we are going to just outline some ruffles. That is the plan. So, with drapery, basically get a piece of fabric. Here's my sheet from earlier. Ah! Snuggle penguin pounces! Oh god! Somebody's pouncing at me! And then you'll figure out what you want to do from there. Right, so you basically figure out where you want the drapery to start. So if you look at a sheet and you can practice by just draping it on something and drawing it from there, but you realize that there's like points where the sheet will drape from, so like this, so it's like triangles from that area. So here is going to be that area here. Nope. So it's also basically going to be draping from this point downwards. So that's where you're going to want to make all the points come from. So you want to get some folds in here and different Affleberry. This artist stunned me at all the different types of things that are on here. Alright, so I've also got another example over here. This one. I gotta bring back all my apps that I've just put down for some reason. Alright, so no, we lost chat. There's chat. There's chat. Found chat. It's okay. Phew. So here we got the points that we're going to, that I was talking about. So you've got to figure out what drapes from that point and everything else. Hard to explain, but you can figure it out. So yeah, so this is going to be the point, and then because this is going to be held down, there's going to be a few more from here. So you'll learn. Yeah, it's all about finding references and learning it, and then basically what you need to do is increase your visual library. Everybody's visual library is different because everyone's seen different things, and that's what makes us different artists. Is why when someone says draw a cat, you're going to draw it differently than someone else's cat. Is all about drawing, looking, seeing, and building on that library, so you can recall all of this when you need to, not just when you're drawing you can think about things like that. Now she needs to cover up her belly because she's very self-conscious about her belly, because she ate too much chips at lunch. So that'll bring up in her belly a little bit. And then she's going to have a nice big floofy dress. So we're going to do a nice floofy curve and go out from there. Whoops. Good job. I'm going to put the correction up so we can do this long, nice curve line again. Now, because skirts are cylinders, not just flat, we can see the back of the skirt from here, so it could be like that actually, and then that goes down, and then that goes down, and then the back of that would be up there. Cool. So that's goes like that. Marilyn Monroe dress, yeah. So it's like flary, but it's not like, yeah. So because it's so big, we want to have some gathers up the top. So we're just going to put little lines like this, just to show that it's been gathered at the top. So if you gathered fabric, like if you've done sewing before and you've gathered your dress, that's what this part would be representing. And because she's going to be cute, she's going to have a ruffle on her dress. Now this is a completely different scenario. So instead of drapery, we're going to do like big swoops like we did in the dress, how the bottom is. We're going to do that, but little ones. So we're going to do like little curvy lines, but we make sure they're not uniform at all. So I'm gonna do the swooshies. Yeah, so if you've done sewing, then it'll be easier to figure out how gathers work. Just gonna do a really squiggly line all the way across. And that could end out there somewhere. And we're gonna do some over here, and then we're gonna do some of the back. So it'll probably be a bit smaller because it's behind everything. Oops. Don't know why I drew Z there, but I got excited it was the end. And then what we have to do now is we link all of this back to the hem. So we just draw lines. So everywhere there would be the fabric folding, we just got to draw that back to there. If that makes sense. So if you see a line go like that, then you've got to figure out where that goes. You've got to try and link that back to there. Now the tricky part with this is that you have to go with perspective. So if it's over this side, you have to go this way. If it's over the other side, you have to go this way. And in the center, it's pretty much straight up. So that's one of the trickiest parts about this. But once you figure that out, a lot of people won't look this closely at your art, so if it's a little bit wrong, no one will care. Hey Lenny Bug, how are you? Having a good day? Looks tricky but good? Yeah. It's pretty simple once you figure out what you're doing. As I said, no one looks this close, so if you're approximately correct, then it's fine. So just make sure everything is in there. If you have ruffles looking at the back, then it's more like this shape. Like if you're looking behind them, then it's a bit different. How have you been today, Lennyberg? We're all worse for wear and tired and stuff, but we're getting there. This is the place to be for tired people. So yeah. So I don't know why I did that, because that would be bad. Looking at the back of them. So that would be a bit different. Silly me. Silly me. So we're just going to be looking at the back of things, so it'd be more like this. Curvy bits and non-curvy bits and like that. Yay. So you can do a few more lines if you want to show that it's gathered again. And then that would be all your little ruffles. Cool. Got that. Now we want to do another big drapery bit. So that could be her belt. So her belt could be tied at the back and then come out for some fun and games over here. And have it like flying around here a little bit, more like ribbony. Probably shouldn't overlap with her leg because that would be some bad arting, having it too overlappy like that. So we could do it this way, so it's over there, but not parallel with it. And then let's do one over here. Like that, maybe? Maybe that shouldn't be over there then. Just try and figure out how things work and whether they should overlap and where they should overlap and where they shouldn't overlap, and art is business. It's hard to think. When you get to a certain stage, you'll get to not have to think about it much anymore and just see what looks good, which is a nice place to be in. But then you have to try and teach people, and then you have to think again, and it's a lot of work. It's too much thinking, especially this late at night. At 9. Ish. Alright, so we don't want it to go too far. So, as I was saying before with the drapery, when you get to the end of the drapery, it's pretty much similar to the ruffle, so it's just going to be a bigger version of that. So you're just going to make a swooshy line and then connect it all up with lines, and it's all just light and shadow. Yeah. I've noticed they're really good for your patterns, are really good repeatable ones. I used to do in Paint, I used to do like 8-bit repeatable patterns for backgrounds on web pages, but then they're like, that's not cool to do anymore. so yeah, so can't do that much anymore. Damn these kids and their nice modern pictures and stuff. Layouts and cleanness. Ugh. Yeah. The Sims never disappeared, it just keeps evolving. So it's useful to keep practicing all that and stuff. So you just make sure you've got like light and darks and all of these. Another ruffle thingy in there. So you just gotta figure out where the light and darks and the folds and all that go. And make sure that that goes out that side the same amount as it does on that side. I'm pretty sure that gets better out. We'll decipher it in the next phase. She looks so drugged. I need to change that face. I think it doesn't help that the face no, I'm just gonna change it. Yeah, it looks really cool. I really like the crayon one. That was cool. Take correction off. It's much easier to erase when there's no correction. And another thing to remember is, no matter what stage of the drawing it is, you can always change it if you don't like it. That's the moral of this story. You know? Yeah. Whoops. Or blue. Or blue. Deputy double die. Cool, cool. So, still needs a bit of clean up, but I'll be alright.
It'll be okay.
Clean up all the edges. Gotta figure out a new face. Let's try a new face. No correction. Cool. So, start with a smile. Going with a smile. Gosh. The Joker. Maybe I should do a closed mouth. Might look a little less insane. Don't know why I didn't use the back button. Nobody knows. So. Sure, why not? That looks right. Now she looks like a Cupid doll. Cool. Get some brows. Now that her eyes are in a reasonable place. Tear ducts. Cat eye. All the cool girls do. And there we go. A less weird looking face, maybe? We'll find out. Next week on How to Draw Eyes. How not to draw eyes. Alright. Put it up there. Now. See how we go. Put a little bit of correction on.
Just a little bit.
Don't want too much correction. Okay, we need we need to figure out better eyes than that. No! Oh. Annoying. Very annoying. I put a shortcut on my tablet to get to the back button, the undo button, so so I didn't have to go so far. What is that? More correction needed. Sir, we're running out of correction. Well, we need more, damn it. But I need more correction. No. How are we supposed to learn to draw without correction? Correct it, damn it. Rectify the correction. Don't ask. It's one of those days. Get a little bit nose. Oh, that's scary. We gotta do a little bit less. A little bit less so we get less creepy. Ah, that's not less creepy. Okay, that's alright. It's okay. Eye thing. The eye thing. Don't forget the eye thing. Really gotta figure out how to teach people. She needs the eye thing, and if you do that, then you can draw real good. Ugh. Woof. Right. We're going to get another layer and draw her dress on it above that layer, so that if anything messes up, you can just do it on this layer. So there. So just do fold, and then keep going from that point, and then keep going out. Then it will look drapery. Drapey. It'll look drapey. So just note it up so that looks like it makes sense. It might not make sense, but it looks like it does. Yeah. Now folds always make little bumpy bits because it's not flat. And now her boobs look really weird. But that's fine. It looks draped. So just make sure there's little bumpy bits. And it's fine. Just needs a little less bumpy bit. Bumpy bits. Too many bumpy bits on these boobs. Alright, now draw the sash. Yeah. And then gathers all that from there. Just gotta imagine every one of these is little folds instead of random things. So, how is everybody going now, since I asked last? Gotta kind of connect everything up. And do that by following each line. Make sure they're all connected to the right places. Drawing looks great. Thank you. What you doing? What's everybody doing? I'm just trying and hide all the endings to the thing. The free program, it's Medibang. You're coding HTML? Cool. You got kicked for coding HTML? Go. So just hide all the edges behind all the other edges, and it'll be fine. You can also get Medibang on your phone. I know Hyperstrike does that. So yeah, that's what I was trying to do before. You do that. So you do like a curved line, and then the next one would be up there. And then you do another curved. And then you keep on going like that. That's how you do the ruffles that are facing downwards. Don't know why my brain didn't work until I was actually drawing to figure that out. But yeah, that's what you do. So what happened with the coding? What happened? Why did you get banned? Okay, so we're gonna see how that looks now. Not too bad. You got kicked from this chat room for some reason? That's weird because I don't have any bans on, which I shouldn't tell everybody, but I don't. Yeah, that's weird. So we're going to make sure the correction's up for this long swoopy bits. 39. Why not? So you just got to try and make sure everything connects up when they're going behind things. And then just be big and swoopy. And no one will know the difference. Try and get some nice crescent kind of shapes in there. Overlap bits. I gotta stop drinking bubbly on stream, but I need to keep awake. I'm so bad at staying awake during the night, day. Oh, that doesn't even make sense. I'm not even making sense. I don't know why I need to make sense. Alright, so we're going to zoom, we're going to turn it a little bit, but the other way. Oh, there's a different button for that. That's why I was having trouble. There's a different button for each way. What? Okay, so I'm just going to do this nice swoopy line. So if you follow correction and just whoops. Because if you try and draw like little lines in correction, even that will look really quite straight. So just put the correction up and you'll be fine with the drapery. It'll all look nice and smooth. Oops. And love that back button. Make sure you make love to that back button. No, that didn't make sense. Make more back button. Be good to the back button, and the back button will be good to you. Would you stop freaking zooming in? I want to change my camera. Oh, it won't? It won't be good to you? I don't even want to erase anymore, because every time I turn my pen over to use the eraser, it just messes up. very annoying. Alright, we'll go to the other side. Ugh. Disorientate. But you have to kind of draw the swoops with the direction of your hand, so that you're doing semicircles with the direction of your hand. That's going to make it look best. You know? It's just one of those days. One of them days. Just swoopy. Just make it all swoopy. You familiar with furiously masturbating? Okay. Good to know. Okay. Swoop. Make sure there's nice. When you have corners, you do that nice little junction. And triangles and folds. You just kind of make it up as you go. Because there's no reference, no one's going to be looking at a reference and then looking at your work and seeing that it's going to be exact. So that's why having a sheet nearby is useful, because unless you take a photo of the sheet and draw the sheet exactly, then no one's going to be judging on how exact your folds are going to be, because you can't really recreate folds very easily, I guess, unless you're doing origami. Dun dun dun. So it's all just a big lot of overlap. Just go with the curve of your hand. Just keep adding folds until it looks good. Definitely taking a photo of your sheet when it's all crumpled up after you've slept in it and doing that's a great way of practicing. I know I did want a picture of Charlie when he was jumbled up in the sheets, but I can't find it right now. Ah, cool. Oh. Does it do recording in the program, or does it do... I know I wanted to use OBS for some recording, and I want to use these streams for some YouTube thingos. There we go. Now she's looking not too bad. Yeah. I'm still not happy with this part of the hair though, so I want it to go a bit more like that. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Oof. She doesn't need that deep of a hair parting. I might use that as the outside edge instead of the inside. You got DU recorder for your tablet that can download from Google Play. Ooh. Okay. Cool. We'll have a look at that. So I know there's some programs on my phone that it kind of records each line as you're drawing them, which is pretty cool. But it does take up a lot of oomph from your phone, which I think is fun, but you know, drawing on your phone is not always the best option. Why have I got white? Nobody asked you for white. Nobody asked for white. Why did the white... How did the white come about? Okay, so... should make this bigger again. And then we're gonna just freehand this line. I think that's as bad as the other one was. Alright, so we're going to actually turn it so we can draw. I think that's the thing. On these streams I don't usually... I try not to turn my canvas and all that too much, but it makes it all worse. It's worse off for it. Alright, that's kind of... It's less weird, unless it's more weird. I'm not sure at the moment. Good thing I'm making art is going away and coming back, and then you can tell whether it looked weird or not. Okay, now we have to fix that part. So I'm going to just make another layer. Put all these layers somewhere. And then we're going to use the colour of the dress. What colour dress should we have? Thank you. Nothing compared to the things I've been watching lately, but it looks alright. Red, blue. Can split the difference and say purple. I don't really want to do red and blue. You could do, but we could do red. We could do a red sash and then red dress, blue slash, green, blue green would be nice. They go well together. Red, blue, green. Well, she was gonna have red hair, so I'll do red hair and then a blue and green dress. That works. Blue green. All right, so let's see if that works. Kind of. It just covers it. back. Okay. We're gonna use a brush. No, we're not gonna select white. Apparently it likes doing that. We're gonna take the correction off. And then we're gonna fill it in. A lot of the times you have to fill in by hand because the paint bucket's not always good for like when you have lots of little areas. So a lot of the times you have to do it by hand, which is fine. You just make sure you don't have the correction on, and you can go over bits like here. I'm gonna paint green afterwards, so I don't have to do the correct outline for things that are going to be underneath. I'm just going to zoom in so I can get all the little bits without messing it up. That button's really annoying. So you just got to figure out which bits are going in front of other bits. Try and cover them all. I guess I don't have to be very exact with this layer. Shall we cover her a bit so she's ladylike? A lot of people start with the skin first, which I'll probably do in a minute. I'll probably put the skin below this layer. Oops. Usually people also do like a clipping mask, so they'll colour everything in except the background, and then we'll go from there. I should do those plats in a bit smaller line art, I think, but you know, to match the drapery. I think I'll do that yet, so I'll go on that layer. I'll shrink that again to about 4-ish something. 4 something. And then I'll make this layer a bit see-through so I can see where I'm doing and what I'm not doing. And then not make it blue. That would be great. Put a little bit of correction on. And then just line. So it goes to the center. You gotta make a little zigzag in the center so that'll look like a zigzag at the end, so that'll work very well. Just make sure it all connects. It's called collect. So you go from the outside to the middle, and the outside to the middle. The other way around. Oh no! She's not doing what she said. What do we do? What do we do? There we go. Should be better. Looks a bit nicer. Big fat bit there. Yep. It'll be fine. Let's. No. Oh. Oof. It's frustrating, man. Hair tie. Just put little bows on it. Little bows. What even was that? Tie. One on the other side. It's really annoying sometimes because you realize that no one's ever going to notice like little things unless they've been watching you draw. It's like it takes like 2 seconds for someone to look at a picture and see if they like it or not, and they're not going to see half of what's in there. It's like very rare unless you're like actively looking at something for at least an hour or so. You're not going to see anywhere near the details that the artist put in, depending on the drawing obviously. But just something you gotta live with. Very annoying, because I like putting details in art, but a lot of the times it doesn't matter at all. And then people like have to translate your art to whatever they think, and they've gone through different circumstances as you, so every person's going to portray it differently. There we go. So, there's the art. Now we're going to go back to this one and erase whatever's there. Take the correction off again. Zoom, zoom. I wish this weather would get cold already. It's awful. What are we, in Australia or something? It's awful. So ready for winter. I was ready for winter before summer started. You could have, like, I remember the day I found out that we were living in the hottest country, or the hottest state in the hottest country kind of thing. I was livid. You're over summer? Yeah. For you to be over summer and ready for winter, that's pretty impressive. Get rid of her paunch. You're over summer too? Yeah. I'm like 3 minutes from moving somewhere cooler. Even though I can't. No, stop that. I need to change my buttons, because even though I like the buttons in Photoshop, in this program they're just no good. Frustrating as heck. Mind you, if we move now, then it'd be start to be summer somewhere else, so I guess that would be counterproductive. Alright, so we're going to step all the way up again. Make sure we fix anything that we need to. Like this bit. Now. Also, when you're doing if you're colouring it in with your pencil instead of the fill bucket, it's useful to colour the background in a colour that you're not going to be using. So, or the opposite colour, which I know we haven't done colour theory, but it's fairly standard. So, a lot of while I'm doing the face and the hair, because they're going to be reddish, I'm going to make the background green. But when I do everything else, it'll be a different colour. But it'll be easier to see. If I do it orange at the moment, you'll be able to see on the blue areas really vividly where I didn't make them. Do you have a summer Raspberry? Alright, so we're gonna do our skin. I'm gonna find a nice little peach colour and colour that in a bit bigger. Nope. Usually when I do the in Photoshop, the colour to change the size of the brush is the same colour to the same button to do change colour in this, so that's very annoying. So you see here, if I like leave a bit like that, it's fairly blatantly obvious when I do the background in green. So it's just a useful thing if you have to do it when you're drawing. So, just in case you have to. I should make this bigger because... No, he did it again. You've done it again! Damn it, Birdseye. You've done it again. No wait, that's okay. Don't mind me mixing up my brains. Mixing up my brain. And we don't have to be pretty with this because the other layers are going to be on top of it. That's why it's best to do skin first, because there's usually a lot of skin and you can be a bit blatant with it. See now, because the blue's over the top of it, I don't have to worry about that. Now, I do have to worry a little bit if there was the outside, but all her arms are underneath the hair, so that's fine. It's fine. See here where the leg goes, I have to be careful about the edge there because there's not going to be anything overlapping it. So now we'll be able to see a bit easier where everything else needs to be overlapped. So that's cool. it again. It's so frustrating! Okay, so that's all the skin. Oops, I did that on the... Oh, on the wrong layer. That's okay. So we're just going to select all the green. All the green. All the green on the canvas. All the green on the canvas. Whoa. On the layer. That's what I was trying to do. And then delete that. Ugh. Her eyeball. Eyeball. Delete. 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 Alright, there we go. Now we make another layer and make that one green because fucked up that one. Now we make another layer and don't work on that one. Green! Oh, we're gonna make a nice pinkish red here. Boop. Boop boop. Boop boop doops. Cool. So, we're just gonna... Oof. Oof. That's a lovely colour. Oof. Oof, with his head. Size. There we go. Yeah, just gonna make sure that the outline's right, and then put that over the top of over the... Yeah. Oh. So anything that would be skin that's covered with hair is now going to be covered with pink. Get rid of. Lilo! Hey! Sorry, I gotta get. There we go. I was learning drapery. There we go. Now we've got a kitten! Yay! Kitten! So the closer you get to the edge, the more fragile you've got to be with the... Careful you've got to be. Yeah. Corners are tricky. Get the little corners. Itchy nose. My drink is completely warm now. See how you can easily see where I've gone out there? Much easier if you do it on a contrasting background. But your eyes go weird. This is very bright. My eyes are going funny. My head. My eyes and my head. My head and my eyes. So have we got any idea what we want to draw next week? I'm not sure whether I should just do a drawing one, or if you guys want to learn something else, you can definitely figure that out. If you've got anything in mind. Fantasy characters. This isn't fantasy enough for you? Emote commissions. I do have a lot of emote. Oh, not a lot. But I want to get them done as soon as possible, so I'm not sure if I'll wait until next week. We'll find out. So I've got 6 to do. Fantasy characters. Yeah. Sounds good. And now you can see all the bits that I've missed on the white, on the skin colour. Oh, itchy ear. Itchy everything. Paper's rip. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to get that done as soon as I can, so I'm not going to wait until next week on that. Small. Teeny tiny. Get in all the corners. Sounds like Power Rangers. Oof, definitely need to fix up that skin color. Oop, that's not even, no. That's part of the drapery from behind. Dun dun dun. That's a lot slower to do this version, but it's a lot of what we have to do. Bit of dubs. Emote commission plus paid plus tip. Ooh! I actually get paid this time? Wow. So is it standard rates? And are you only paying for that one? Not all the other ones that I've done. Jesus! No! No way! Stupid. We're married now. What's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. I'd correct myself, but that's the way I was taught. Commission 7. Yeah, that's ridiculous. How many have I done? I think I've only done 5 though. Four. Really? Yeah, I haven't given you the rip yet, so I guess that doesn't count. Not including, because I did Drapery. Did I do Drape? I did Love Re. Wife. I did Hyper's wife. Yeah, but I did Hyper's wife. You just put that in your BTTV one though. How's this Beatles mixed with Power Rangers? Yeah, the other wife one where I was looking was yours. And then Hyper's Rip. Oh, that was a bonus. You asked for it! Okay. It doesn't... It's fine. Jesus. This is reminding me of watermelon. No, you didn't. That layer, fix all the bits I missed because there's so many bits I missed on the skin somehow. Oh, when I erased it. That's what happened. Why is there always bits that are missed? They're just so blatant when you're not doing them. I wonder if there's clipping masks in this program. Yes, there is. Cool. Hey, Diamond Sky, how are you? Thank you very much. How about my drawing? Alright, now that I'm going to do the blue and green parts, I'm going to change the background to orange, even though we hate orange. We'll make it a little bit more yellow to be tolerable. iPad Pro today, cool. I would love to know when you get it. Tell me how Procreate is. It's supposed to be really good, but I'm not allowed to use apples in this house. So that'd be really interesting to see what that's like. Gonna plan through Vodafone? Cool. I'm gonna get a Samsung Note, I think, because I'm on Vodafone too. Their plans are really good, but mine's still on, like, I'm still paying off my Xperia, so that's cool. Is it any good? The thing is that Apple is made for artists. Oh, like, so they're pretty good for the art programs, especially with the Apple Pencil and all that. Xperia ends in June or July, so I have to figure out all my get all my name changed and everything before I do that. Yeah, that'd be great. If you tag me on Twitter or wherever, I'll probably see it there. But yeah, I'm gonna get this Samsung Note so I can get the pen with it. Because the one thing I hate about drawing on the phone is when you lean on it, it activates the thing, but if with the Note, when you're using the stylus, it doesn't seem to activate with your hands on it, which is a good thing, but trying to make things do that otherwise doesn't seem to work. So I'm gonna make it really like a aquarish blue. It looks quite nice. It goes well with the pink. You know me in pink and green. Or maybe you don't. I like pink and green. I'm no fashion designer, but I know what I like in color. As it say, blue and green should never be seen. That's bullshit. Blue and green's nice. I love blue and green. I love pink and green. A lot of people don't like that, apparently. Apparently. I'm doing this on the wrong layer. It must be Tuesday. I'm doing it on the wrong layer. Once more with feeling. Once more. Let it go. Let it go. Release the dots. Deselect. No, it is deselected. Make up your freaking mind. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I am on Discord if you look somewhere. I know. Pyroclasm or raspberry sheep. Okay, so new layer this time. And now I don't have any reference for that green that I had. Yeah, sure. Alright. Get a new green. That looks about right. And I'm on the right layer this time. Don't judge, it was done in a hurry. Okay. Here we go. Let's have a look. Doesn't seem to have gone through yet. I have to load up Discord. Alright. Nope. Said a Texas bull. Definitely looks like the logo. That's not bad. I've seen some worse. Trust me. First time ever? Not bad. Ish, not bad at all. It does take some getting used to tablets and stuff, so it's not a problem. It's not a bad thing if you don't like your art. It just means you've got the urge to improve. It's all good. You don't have to love every piece of art that you make. Is it saying allow yourself to make bad art, because that's how you grow. It's so much fun? Yeah. I do like me a draw. I only do it all the time. That's probably why. Might be why I like it. Or I like it because I do it all the time. No. I do it all the time because I like it. Yeah. Oh no, I went outside the line. It is fine. No one will know. Yay! I quite like that orange in the background. The yellow in the background. Ugh, I don't like orange. Ew. I am a fan of this yellowy orange bit. Sunset gold. Stop zooming in, you fluffing mother fluffer. Oh. The pretzel rocks? I don't mind it. Yes, it's unusual. It's got some weird songs. But yeah, it's not too bad. I haven't been copyright claimed yet, so that's nice. That's always a good thing. It's like I do most of my music that I actually know, but it's good to have something in the background. Plus everyone who know what the song is. I didn't even have to set that butter up. See if we can get some shading in tonight. I'm just gonna do some cell shading-ish. F it. effort versus effort. Oh, there we go. Movement. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Thank you. I hadn't drawn greyhounds before, so I had to practice greyhounds. The first one looked like a very weird horse. I was very displeased with that, but I'm just really glad it looked like okay in the end. So, because he was describing how he wanted it to me, and I was like, what does that mean? And then I was like, that's what you meant. Cool. Hopefully I can see other ones. Yeah. Wonder if he's got other ones. I haven't seen what he's got at the moment, so. It's been a while. No. I don't know, I'm tired and hot. It's so hot in here. Who invented heat? I'm gonna go shoot them. Very bright colors. Do you like eyeballs? No? Then use these colors. Hey Zoomies, we were just talking about you. How are you? Oh, that was creepy. Did you hear your name? Thank you very much. No, I don't use a iPad pen. This is a Wacom stylus. So it comes with the Wacom. So it's getting a bit old now, but this is the one I got. I found a box for it. So it's called the Bamboo Fun Pen and Touch. Yay! Can't remember how much it was. $200 at the time. So you can get them much cheaper nowadays. Back in my day, after I left high school. Do those in this colour as well. Syndicate pen. Yeah, the Apple Pen's about $200 by itself. I got a stylus for my phone. I got quite a few actually. I have an Adonit, which was about $50, which is alright, but you got to get used to using the special circle nib that they've got. I've got a $12 pen that we got from just a normal stylus from Officeworks, and we've got a $80 Wacom pen as well that works on tablets, which needs charging and things, and it's not much better. Yeah, you can use any stylus, well, you can't use the one that's intended for because the phone, tablet, PC, like tablets are different to the PC tablets, so they're a bit different. So you have to use a phone tablet, phone stylus. So just make sure it's got Apple written on it, and you'll be fine, because almost all of them will work with Apple, so you'll be fine finding one. So yeah, all depends on the feel and what you want with it, so you can go through a few different ones getting the feel you like. Where is the line art? There it is. Found the line art. Oh no, there's 2 line arts, I forgot. Clean up a little bit. Clean up an aisle 40 million. Haven't done those ruffles yet. I could do white for those ruffles, I think. Yeah. Ooh. No matter how many times I clean this up, the skin up, it always has more that needs cleaning. Clean your skin every day, people. Not like I do, but you know. I do more cleaning on my artwork than I do on anywhere else. Why is it always... I've gone over this like 3 times. I know I have. Alright, so we're going to do a new layer all the way up the top. Not all the way up the top, but nearly all the way up the top. And we're going to do a white ruffle. No, further up than that. Further up. No, not that. You go down. You stay up there. Oi, oi, oi. No, turned on the wrong layer again. Oh. Wow. So frustrated. What's with the sea shanties? Mrs. Strike! Hey, Zabrugette, how are you? Ah. I'm gonna destroy this pen in a minute. Not in a good way. Because every time I try and draw, I press the button. And the button makes it zoom in. Hey Mama, slap! How are we all going today? Yeah, sure. That seems right. I didn't put a line there, but it seems right. It's fine. I'll put a line in after. Yay! People! And I didn't put a line there because I didn't see it behind the leg. Thank you very much for the follow, Mama Ocelot. How are you? Pretty sure I just asked that. What you doing? I missed a whole bunch of lines. That one's supposed to have a line, and that one's supposed to have a line. Well, that one does have a line. Okay. That one's supposed to have a line. I'm gonna have to go back and do all those lines. Yeah, we put on our strict diet of fruit and mandarins and soup. Not that she wasn't already eating all those. Lurkin'. Nice. It's not nice being sick. I woke up in the middle of the night last night and I swore I was sick. I was like, wasn't feeling well. I was like, I think I just ate too much spaghetti before I went to bed. There's a thin line between being sick and having too much spaghetti. There's no such thing as too much spaghetti, but my body seems to think so. What? Gordon Freeman saved my life? What even is this app? It's very confusing. Between the sea shanties and the songs about doors, I don't even know. Alright. Pasta. Yeah. Oops. Definite a pasta lover. I think we have some other pasta lovers. Now I'm thinking about pasta again. Songs. Pasta. Never stop. Never stop loving pasta. Neither should you. Ah, yes. Maybe they like pasta as well. If they don't, you have to disown them. No. That's how you're giving birth to pasta, and it's like, no. That's my parents. You killed my parents. Don't ask me. It's getting very late at night. Well, not very late. Nearly 10. Alright, so we've got most of that colouring done. Ugh. My hand's dead. Stupid colouring without thingos. You know? When you colour without the thingos. Old school sketching? Yeah, I love old school sketching. That was the white layer. Nobody knows. Nope, that was not the... Well, it could be. We have to do one below that sketch layer. There we go. Should be a bit greyish. A little bit grey. A little bit grey. Make all the whites, all the highlights pop out. Now, that skin layer needs to be fixed again. Being without a computer is pain in the butt. Such a pain. I'm gonna fix this up a little. Even though I should have not done that way. Oh well. Alright, new layer. Feels like that time. Feels like new layer time. Which needs to be underneath that layer. Layers are tricky. Why is the quail curious? I don't know, maybe he saw something. He saw something curious. Whew. Curiosity killed the quail. Quelled the quail? The quail was quelled with his curiosity, as he saw she's by the seashore. He sold rickshaws by the seashore. Yeah. Jeez. There we go. It's got water in it somewhere. Pretty sure. Carbonated water. Yep, there we go. It's fine. It counts, I swear. I'm gonna change to airbrush. Get that color. Get that down a bit. Make that all blurry bit. Make it all blurry. Because we can. Nope, 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 nope. No. There we go. And then make it a little bit darker around here. Eyes are so so different that it doesn't matter really what you put in there. Put anything in there. Blue dots, even if you're not writing blue. Just because we can. Trying out different things with what are they called? Eyeballs. That's what they're called. We get some pink. No worries. Have good fun. Non absolute. Hope you have good inbox calls. Blur. Blur, blur. Blur, blur, blur. Blur, blur, blur. Ooh, what you playing Friday? The night. We're gonna turn that off because we don't need that anymore at the moment. Whew. Alright, need to... I'd like to move everything, but I think we have to just see if there's a cropping tool. If I was a cropping tool, where would I be? Actually, we'll leave it and wait until we've finished, because then I can do something else. Alright, we're not going to get to shading tonight, but that's as close as we got. We got pretty far. Oh, jeez. That's not too bad. It wasn't completely what I had in mind, but it works. Cool. Well, we're at the end of stream time. So, we're gonna prompt Hyperstrike to find someone for us to raid. Hyperstrike, find us someone to raid. Thank you guys. Oh. If I remembered what words are like, that would be great. These streams would be much more useful. I'm gonna save this because I always forget to save things. Save. Please save me. Somebody save me. Girl. So descriptive. Expendable wolf. Save as save as a PNG, so I can play with it on my phone. Yeah. expendable wolf. Alright. We are going to go over there to spend a wolf. So thank you very much everybody for joining me, and I'll see you next week with fantasy characters I think we decided on. Fun. Okay. Have fun, y'all. And we will write in the read. Nope, that's not how you write that. We're not even writing.
Thank you very much, Half-Wheelie. Love your faces!
Hyperstrike's outro. Love your face! I'll see you in the next one. Bruder. No, that's no space. Wolf. Hopefully I spelled that right. Cool. There we go. See ya later. Bye-bye. Nope. There we go. Bye.